Can we start on that?
Yeah, let's start the
podcast. All right. We just had a discussion on how we're not going to start the podcast by talking about stand-up, but Jason just said something pretty amazing. There's an open mic at a Legion.
Yeah, the American Legion.
Friday, at American Legion on Friday nights. And a lot of, if
you listen to a lot of comedy podcasts, you probably heard pretentious stand-up comedians calling non-comedians civilians, implying that what stand-up comedians do is somehow like a calling.
I guess that you're not.
Like a civilian is someone you rescue in a hostage situation.
No, I think they're saying that they're moving through society way different than everybody else.
That's right. There's something about doing stand-up comedy that you just think about the world so differently. But the idea of a civilian, too, is like when you're at war, a civilian is somebody who's not like in the war. Like you don't kill civilians.
Right, yeah.
You kill the other soldiers.
Yeah,
there's soldiers and civilians.
Yeah, those other people don't have what we have.
No, because we're soldiers. We've sort of committed ourselves to this dangerous higher calling.
I don't give a damn about trench foot.
And it implies bravery. Like, how brave you are as a stand-up comic.
I just said that like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I really want to cut the clip because you said that's how you're going to get out of paying taxes.
Then I tell him I'm brave.
You call the IRS person, but you got to admit I'm brave.
Okay. Yeah. So
I owe you how much money?
So yeah. Well,
before I pay you, will you admit I'm brave?
Yeah. That's what I have to tell the civilians.
Yeah, that's what you tell civilians. So we were at the open mic at the VFW, and somebody on stage was talking about non-comedians and called them civilians, and legitimately there were soldiers there at the bar drinking. There was a guy who went up and did stand-up who was a veteran that night. Probably went up like 3 comics before this happened.
He's just like us.
You know what's great about the guys who are actual soldiers at the VFW who go up is they're not treated like they're one of us.
No.
They're treated like they're one of them.
Right.
Even though that you're literally... We're civilians to them in 2 senses. I know. In comedy and war.
A double. Oh, yeah. If you're if you're a comic who's also a veteran, everybody's a
civilian.
No, everyone's a double civilian to you.
Yeah.
And that's good stuff.
But those guys are always like excluded from stand-up comedy, not treated like one of them.
Well, I don't know. It's goddamn. That's a very what do they call it? Venn diagram. Being like really into the military and then funny, that's a tough.
Yeah. There's a guy I like named we don't need to talk about, but what's his name? Something Hawkins. Have you ever heard of this guy? I'll send it to you. He's kind of like a guy you would like. He's kind of Southern, but he was a soldier and now he does stand up. He's so funny. I did a show with him in Cincinnati. Something Hawkins, Robert Hawkins. He used to open for Ron White.
That's a cool name, Robert Hawkins.
Yeah, he's great. He's one of the funniest comics I've ever seen.
I'll look him up, but no.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of stuff online, but
he's your favorite.
He goes on he's one of those guys who goes on Bob and Tom.
Oh yeah, my boy Sam Miller. I like that guy a lot. He goes on Bob and Tom a lot.
Yeah.
It is amazing how much we do.
One of the kids used to live here. One of the Bob and Tom.
Oh, yeah, Willie.
Yeah.
Okay, it's crazy how much we do what we just did, which is we did have a 5-minute discussion before the podcast started about, making sure we don't talk about stand-up comedy very much.
I'm just a fan of this guy.
We literally said roll tape and then talked about stand-up comedy for 5 minutes.
Yep.
And I'm not done yet, by the way.
Go on.
Oh, well, because you said he's your favorite Southern comic.
Well, he's also a soldier. We were talking about guys who like war who are funny. Not that he likes war. I don't think he likes war, but he was a ex-soldier and he always does those military shows.
But he's your favorite.
For the troops. He's my favorite soldier comedian.
Okay. Damn. I was trying to set you up. I wanted to feign like I felt dissed.
You know Mike Cronin?
Mike Cronin.
He used to live here. He used to open for Tom Segura. He told me Robert Hawkins was his favorite comedian.
Okay.
So
I'm going to look him up.
yeah.
But I was
it's not unbelievable that this guy would be your favorite comic. He's great.
Okay. Well, I was thinking, because I grew up on, as a kid, I grew up on Foxworthy, right?
Yeah. You'll definitely like this guy. He was on the Blue Collar or something.
Is he dirty at all, or is it all clean?
He can be dirty, but he's mostly clean.
He can be, though. I like that.
He talks about men and women sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, really? The difference?
Sex.
Like the difference?
He's got a masturbation joke.
No, but I was going to...
Yeah, the difference.
I was growing up on Foxworthy, right? And he hit real fame when he got to You Might Be a Redneck, right?
Mm-hmm. I had a T-shirt that was probably from
You Might Be a Redneck?
Florida, and it was just a list of You Might Be a Redneck jokes.
Oh, yeah, those were great shirts.
Yeah, got a T-shirt stand in Florida, and I thought it was hilarious. I liked jokes all my whole life. Like street jokes. I love street jokes.
You love to laugh.
Well, I love jokes you memorize, and then you can say street jokes. Yeah. My grandpa always told street jokes. I love that shit. Polish jokes, we always told.
There's another good segment for the show. Street joke.
We can do street jokes.
Yeah, I like that. That's easy.
Yeah,
because I can Google stuff.
I got my girlfriend with one the other day.
Ooh, let's go.
Do you want to hear? I was cutting
that's
you
our
off.
first
street joke.
Yeah.
It was about this guy. He went to heaven. This is a joke you tell. All right, I'm going to use you as the guy. You know how certain street jokes will involve like the people you're hanging out with.
100%.
And I also edited this to make it clean.
Is this one where
I originally heard it dirty?
Is this where it's? Does this end with me having a tiny penis?
No,
okay.
I made it clean.
Okay.
So this is a clean street joke. Originally, I'll explain how I heard it dirty, but the audience guy goes to heaven, and when he gets to heaven, it's very strange. He sees these clocks everywhere. Every room is full of these weird clocks, and what's weird about it even more is he notices they're not all at the same time, and they're not all moving the same speed. There's like a hand going around at different speeds, and he goes to St. Peter. He goes, "Hey, what's up with all the clocks in here?" And they go, St. Peter explains, well, these clocks, the way they're set up is every time you pick your nose, it clicks over. Okay. And we got one clock for every person in the world.
I love this so far.
That's very interesting. Well, where's Zach Albers' clock? Zach Albers' clock. We put it in the hall and use it as a fan.
Oh,
see,
that's fire.
Originally, I heard the joke as masturbating. It clicks over for every masturbation. I changed it to picking your nose because I just felt like that was too much. I just can't imagine masturbating so much that your clock is a fan. I guess it's funnier, maybe.
I can't even imagine. I don't. Yeah, I wonder what the most is I've ever done in a day. That's
enough to. That might be enough to cool off a heaven waiting room.
A cool off. Who's someone who recently died?
Rob Reiner.
Yeah. I was gonna say Rob Reiner too.
I think it's the last guy we talked about.
Man, if we were women, damn, do you think female podcasters get the same period? Because their periods get really. I feel like we sync up a lot. Like,
I mean, anyone you hang out with a lot, I guess your period will sync up with. Yeah. So.
Our periods sunk together on Rob Reiner. But so I was getting to Foxworthy, right? He kind of hit real fame with You Might Be a Redneck. Mm-hmm. And you've taken a few stabs at catchphrases.
Oh yeah, I've had a couple catchphrases actually.
What about ad-libs?
Ad-libs.
What if we were like the first
ad-libs like in rap, so they kind of are like many ad-libs are sort of catchphrases where like rappers have their certain ones.
You might be a redneck.
Yeah. You're combining ad-libs and
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Also, producer tags.
Right. I mean, yeah, it is wild how excited I get when Young Dolph goes, yeah. The rules.
It is awesome. Yeah. What's up?
You just did it.
I did it.
Who just walked by?
I think that was Josh.
Oh, okay. Well, the door is open.
Did Josh get a haircut?
Oh, yeah, he did chop it all
Josh.
off. Well, I know I liked it that time you referred to like bad or not bad, whatever, the seasoning. Like all the malfunctions we have in our podcast room, there's a giant hole in the roof. In our, apparently, a radiator.
Yeah.
What do you call? That's a good name.
Well, I was here a couple weeks ago, and it was flooded in the hall room over here.
Well, no,
that whole rug was wet.
What?
Out there.
Okay.
Was that the same thing, I assume?
Well, apparently there's like 4 radiators in this building that all went out this. I don't know how that's possible.
It is cold in here for once.
Yeah.
Usually it's blistering hot.
Yeah, that's why. But, you missed it. What about a guy who gets a lot of girls and you call him a ladiator?
Oh, I like ladiator.
Yeah, me too. Ladiator.
I call a guy like that a play a pimp or ladies man.
Play a pimp.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe an ad-lib or a trap comic was something. Is there trap comedians?
What if you just? Well, I feel like this has probably been tried before because of like
being a trap
comedy. But what if you just had your boys on stage doing ad libs for you while you did stand up?
Oh, okay.
You know, like a rap show. You have your crew
I want to go
stage.
like O-Block.
Or 3-6 Mafia, how they have like everyone's got a mic and everyone's just yelling shit in between.
Or
O-Block, I guess.
No, I would love to have that like picture or whatever where I'm Chief Keef, right? And I got like 50 of my boys on stage.
Yep.
And then like it's 10 years from now, right? And then somebody makes a diagram and there's like every one of us is dead.
Yeah, dead or in jail, yeah. They do that shit. Those poor trap rappers. That's what they say. Rapping is the most dangerous job in America.
It's the most dangerous
I don't know if you heard
drug.
that. Rapping is the most dangerous job in America.
Ooh.
I think that's what NORE says on Drink Champs.
Oh, does he?
I think so.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. More so than I always think of, when I think of dangerous jobs, I think of underwater bridge builders.
Why would you need a bridge underwater? What does that mean?
No, I mean like the posts.
So the cars can go underwater? What the fuck?
No, I mean the bridge comes out from the water. You got to get the posts down.
Put the posts down there.
Do they call them posts? What do they call them?
I don't know.
Hey, guys, we get
a column.
Get a couple posts down.
Underwater bridge builders. I was picturing a completely submerged bridge.
Yeah. Well, I got
for fish, I guess.
To your credit, I worded that horribly. I've been doing that a lot.
There's
lately.
also like underwater tunnels.
I know.
That's scary.
Right.
Building a tunnel underwater.
Uh-huh.
I think. I don't know what it would be through the water. I don't know what I'm talking about. What is the tunnel through if it's underwater? It's like I don't know. I need to change the subject. I always think of ice road truckers when I think of dangerous jobs, because you remember there used to be like all those shows on TLC that was like world's most dangerous job.
Okay, but what about
Deadliest Catch?
A trap ice road trucker. Okay. Ice road trucker who's moving bricks, right?
Yeah. That's heavy. That's heavyweight.
That's too dangerous.
Yeah.
That's just like the thing we talked about earlier with twice the
Not
civilian.
only are you are driving on the ice, but people are always shooting at you.
And you're trapping.
You're in the wrong territory.
Your ice. Oh my God. This goes into, remember when I told you how we need to build our movie studio up in the Arctic climate?
Yeah.
Ice trap. Ice trappers.
I love it.
You like ice trappers?
Did you remember they did like a movie that was like, they're trying to do a heist, but there's a hurricane? What if they're trying to do a heist, but it was a blizzard?
Okay.
So we could use our tundra.
I mean, there is a movie called Ice Harvest.
Is that about that?
I don't know.
Just combine two things: trap and ice, heist and ice, drug dealing, menace to society. 2 in the Arctic.
Okay. Well, we got time before we get this studio built, so we'll come up with a good name.
Yeah, man, I gotta sit down with a legal pad and come up with a bunch of movie ideas.
Trap ice.
Trap ice. That's Gucci Mane's kids are named.
What?
He's got a daughter. I might get the genders wrong. He's got a daughter named Ice and a son named Iceland. Legitimately.
Wow. Ice in Iceland.
Yeah.
Man. I mean,
my girlfriend hates that so much she complains about it all the time. She's like, I can't believe they fucking named their kids that. She brings it up all the time.
I mean, people keep wanting generational wealth, and I mean that's what it gets you. You get to name your kids wild shit when you're like, there's a great man.
Yeah, look at Elon Musk kids.
Exactly.
They got weird names.
Perfect example. When I lived in Savannah, there was a rapper on the come up named Camouflage, right?
Okay.
And was starting to get music videos on BT, not just like people knew him in Savannah.
Yeah.
Like he was
kind of like Hustle and Flow. Like
a little bit.
Just
yes.
on the cusp.
Right, on the cusp.
Yeah.
So he currently, he got murdered, right?
Bummer.
But he had a daughter that he named Flage.
Which is like the female version of camouflage.
Exactly.
It's the French version of camouflage.
And luckily she did a lot with that name. She's actually like one of the best female basketball players in college right now.
Nice.
But I don't know how well she would have made it, if her dad, because he didn't quite get to make it, but he made it in Savannah.
Yeah.
So,
she probably had like a lot of people liked her.
I'm sure. She had a leg up there. Now, she took the leg up from Savannah. And
it's no joke to get good at basketball. It's like,
but
if people like you, that's only get you so far in sports. You still have to be good.
Well, no, I watched
or LeBron James' son.
I watched a little documentary about camouflage, right? And it shows his baby mama, and she's saying he told me he wanted to name her Flage. And I'm like, I'm not naming her Flage. She's got to get a job one day. And he's like, she ain't never going to have to get a job. And it was like, yeah, maybe you just give that name with the idea of you're not going to have to work one day.
Yeah.
Is it like, what do you call that?
It's like calling your shot.
Exactly, but they're manifestation.
Manifestation, yes. Yeah.
Giving a wild name.
I remember I worked at a school and there was
no one named LeBron before LeBron. So she might have had it in her head, like, I'm going to name him something that's going to be...
Bronny is pretty rough.
Bronny?
The son?
I know.
I can't believe Bronny.
He literally made his kid a spinoff.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the same with... Flage, honestly.
I mean, Flage.
It's camouflage.
Well, see, the difference is that camouflage did not live.
Sure.
So
LeBron died and Bronny came
Matter of fact, most people who've heard of Flage Johnson probably don't know her dad was a famous, on the verge of being a famous rapper.
Sure.
So it makes it a little different for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Still strange.
Is this podcast funny anymore?
Well, no, I mean, these are interesting. I didn't know about
it. It is interesting. Stuff. You know what? Fuck funny.
I was thinking while you were talking about, like, what is the weirdest name person I ever met personally? And I don't know. I did know a little girl when I worked at a school. Her parents had named her Jezebel.
Okay.
And I thought, isn't that like a negative term?
It is.
Well, it used to be like Jezebel.
Her mom.
And she was a bad kid.
You know what's funny?
She got kicked out of the school.
You know what's funny is her mom was getting called that, and she took she's taking it back.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna name my son piece of shit, fat bastard, fat fuck. I'm taking this shit back. Crazy. I mean, I don't know. She was like, dude, she ended up changing schools while I was there. She like had problems. I don't know. Weirdest name. Do you think of any weird names?
I went to mostly black schools.
You gotta know some good ones, then.
There was
there seemed to be like a trend.
Demetrius. Yeah.
I like that. It's like Demetrius with the
L. With an L.
Yeah. I always think about Tevin Campbell, the singer.
You know that.
It's like, dude, just call him fucking Kevin. Why did you do that?
Dude, by the way, we are synced up. You know that?
Yeah.
You know why we're synced up?
Why?
Do you know of a comedian named Mandel?
I do know that guy. I met him once.
Okay, well...
he's like successful.
Yes.
I met him before. I met him in Savannah.
Yeah, so I knew him a little bit from when I lived there. Mm-hmm. And he was just here a few nights ago, right?
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah. And one of his jokes is why he goes by Mandel. I'm not giving this away. He's done this on TV.
Okay.
He goes by Mandel because his actual name is Tevin.
No way, like Tevin Campbell.
Right.
Cool. And, he's got to be named after Tevin Campbell, I like Tevin Campbell.
Well, he says, which of all the Evan names, Tevin easily the worst one.
Why?
He's like, because when I tell people my name, they're like, oh, like Kevin, but with a T. And it's like, so you know my name. Like, you just are telling me you think it's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that way about Tevin Campbell.
Right.
I didn't know Mandel's real name was Tevin.
Yeah, so he said that's what the bit is. But
what is it? Can we talk to each other?
The only thing I feel like
Tevin Campbell.
The only thing I know about Tevin Campbell, they just kept putting on TV all the time, like on shows like Brandy on shows like Moesha.
Oh yeah. Well, he had a minute. I think he's in the Goof Troop movie.
Oh,
They
right.
go and see that artist.
Yeah,
I think that's Tevin Campbell.
I think you're right.
But it's like a Goof Troop version. Anyway, there's an episode of Atlanta about Goof Troop. Do you ever see that? Where they're like, this was actually about black people. And then it's like a fake documentary. It's crazy. That show, I love that show, Atlanta.
Did they sing Power Lines?
What's that?
Wait.
From Goof Troop movie?
Yeah, that's the Goof Troop song,
Yeah, I mean,
right?
they talk about how it's like,
so
the whole thing is about like black people.
Oh.
But it's like a fake documentary. Anyway, I like that show. If I could work for any show, I would want to work for a show like Atlanta, where it's like every episode they could do something different. They like bring the characters in, or they'll just be like, we're going to do this other thing. It's like, we're going to have one of the characters go to a house.
Have you seen the guy who plays Paperboy talk before?
He's British, you said. You told me this.
He's like aggressively British though. It's too much. It's
hard.
like he might as well have been the Iron Lady.
Dude, I said that shit about that boxer. Like, me and Neuro were like, that boxer beat up Jake Paul.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We're like, hell yeah, a black guy. And then he talked British, and Neuro was immediately disinterested. Turn it off. We don't care. Yeah, it's not a real black guy.
Yeah. I don't like, it's like, I don't like subtitles.
Look, I like he's black, but I'm just not into this. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey, I'm tired of commercials and things that like just come into my what did you say, against my will type shit, right?
Yeah, forced
and
upon
so
you.
I'm convinced that like
oh my god, there's a dog here.
Hey, there's a pup here. Now this is true seasoning. I know this is great. This is even we were just talking about his hatred of dogs last week on the podcast. So
I don't
this is
hate
great.
them. I just think they have needy personalities, and I don't like that you could tell when they feel shame.
Can we clip this? I want to clip this part right here.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right, later, buddy.
Nice to meet you. What's your dog's name? James.
We'll have you as a guest another time.
No, it was great. Honestly, that'll be the most important part of this episode.
Yeah, matter of fact, we may go viral.
Yeah. But I have to put that together with me complaining about dogs.
Oh, not the worst idea.
Just me selling out.
That was such a sellout move. That literally would be you like hugging Bill Murray.
Here's the other thing about dogs is
did you hear me?
Hugging me. If Bill Murray came in, I hugged him. Oh, Bill Murray.
Hey.
Come here. That's hilarious. I watched some movie with Bill Murray again, and I was like, no. I watched one of the newer Ghostbusters. He made a cameo. Ugh.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I just came across something of... Damn, what's that guy? Some guy who's kind of famous who hates Bill Murray. Damn, this...
Chevy Chase?
No. Like, someone who's known as not an asshole. It's from... Bill Murray was on a movie where he was like a giant douchebag. Never mind.
I mean, I've actually heard about him doing that.
I was talking about commercials.
Times.
That's what it was. Commercials that try to trigger me.
I want to say something else about dogs real fast before we move on from dogs.
I actually want to hear this.
Here's the thing too about dogs is like they're kind of like. Have you ever hung out with like a Well, you've had this experience. You've been on the train when somebody unhinged is on there, and you're kind of like nervous that
they're on the train with me.
Yeah. I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me. Like kind of attitude on these guys. They're kind of like dogs in a way, you know, because there's this sense of a dog where it can just fucking flip out and bite you. They do. I watched a dog kill another dog in front of my house.
This dog,
not this dog, but you never know.
Okay.
I mean, I've been bit by dogs. Have you been bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have too many emotions.
I'll tell you the worst thing.
They're like a little one. Like if a cat, the thing about a cat is it'll bite and scratch you, but it doesn't affect you at all. But a dog, I worked in the ER, and these little kids these little kids would come in with dog bites where their flesh is hanging out their arms and stuff.
Man, yeah. I mean, I've never got bit that bad.
And they can't stitch it up because the dog teeth are so gross, and you just have this big open wound.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know.
No. The worst thing a dog ever did to me, 2 dogs started chasing me one time.
Were you in like the Middle East? Where were you? Were you in like a third world country?
It was right before a baseball game, and there was like a little field that we were supposed to go jog on, like, you know, just to warm up or whatever. It's fucking 2 dogs come out of the woods and just start chasing me. And I took off running, and I guess it must have been before I like stretched.
Oh.
Because like I had to go full speed right away, and I tore my hamstring.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, that's brutal.
That was horrible. I missed a whole summer.
Did the dogs like run up and just start licking you?
No, like, I mean, I'm like at a point of like limping. I also have like metal cleats on.
Yeah.
So they are running up, like nipping at me, but I just kept like kicking at them until they just like, you know, ran away.
Yeah.
But yeah, that fucked me. I missed a whole summer because
brutal.
of that. So brutal. I should have hatred for dogs. But
I mean, I know they're fine. They're all mostly fine, but they do bite. And people act like they never bite. And they're like, pit bulls are nice. We need to support pit bulls. Like, there's all these groups that are like trying to change people's like opinions. But it's like, dude, and also that's fine. Change our opinions. Most pit bulls are fine. But then, yeah, some do, eat a baby when you leave them alone in the room. Like, people act like, okay, like these things are infallible.
Mm-hmm. No, I like when pit bull owners, like, they love doing this thing where a pit bull bites a kid. Yeah. Right? And then when you go to address them about it, it's like, yeah, that kid had to have been fucking with him. They would have never, like, that kid
exactly.
Every time, never fails. Those kids had to be fucking with him.
Yeah,
he would only do that if they were, like, dumping hot grease on him.
Yeah, they must have been,
Okay,
victim blaming.
I actually remembered where I was getting to.
Yeah, sorry, I cut you off.
No, I love that. I wanted to hear. I like when you go in on dogs. It's actually.
I just feel like I'm not. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I'm more realistic about it than people. People get their emotions too high for dogs.
I know. I agree with. I don't care that you hate dogs. I just want you to admit it.
I feel like it's so much easier and funnier to just take the position I hate dogs, but it's just not that accurate. Like, you see me, I could be around them. I'm like that guy who's like a racist as long as there's no black people around.
I know.
But when black people come and hang out, you're like, yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, but a large portion of this podcast has not been that funny, so just take the funny stance.
Take the funnier stance,
which is I
hate dogs.
Yeah, they should all be
Holocaust.
Yeah, they should all be in that lake right
down
down
the furnace. Yeah.
Well, there's a huge lake right down there. So, okay, but I'm sick of like commercial. They try to trigger you to be like. Whatever that, so dandruff is what I'm getting at. Okay. I literally was going to talk way too long, but no, dandruff commercials. They come on and I'm fine when I'm sitting there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they just show this guy just fucking doing all this. And then they cut to the flakes, like the little cartoon flakes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now all of a sudden
it gets in your head.
My fucking head starts itching.
And I don't know why this stuff has never bothered me. It doesn't get to me. The dandruff commercials.
Oh, yeah. I mean, You're an infallible person, though.
I guess.
I'm not as strong as you.
I did watch a movie recently. It was this Western movie. What do they call it? Spaghetti Western. Mm-hmm. And it started off with a fly buzzing around a guy's face. And they had this scene go on for so long. And it was driving me insane. I felt like
that would have killed me.
Bugs and stuff. I'll feel like they're crawling on me. If I see a bug or like there's something like whatever. I watched Arachnophobia recently. That movie's pretty good.
Yeah, if you don't like bugs.
That movie's pretty good, but it makes you feel itchy the whole time you're watching it.
Well, I think they do this really unfair. Thank God. I got triggered last night.
By a dandruff commercial?
No, it wasn't dandruff. It made me think of like commercials that their whole point is to like kind of make your day worse.
Yeah.
Like
they're trying to create like a need in you.
Right.
So you buy their shit.
And so it reminded me of back when I was drinking and driving a lot, like fucking these DUI lawyers like had these commercials on the radio, right? And it starts off with two fucking police whoop whoop. And your stomach just
on the radio.
Yeah, stomach just goes fuck. And then you're like, oh goddamn, fucking
dude. Some rap songs too will do that sometimes.
Yeah. But
if you're high, you're like, god damn it.
So yeah, I was just walking. Luckily, I was just walking, and I'm also not drinking. But one of those DUI lawyer commercials came on. I heard whoop whoop, and I like looked behind me, and then I was like, man, all those times I was just drunk on the road, and they fucked with me.
Yeah.
That wasn't
They're
right.
playing off your emotions.
Exactly.
I think they do that with alarms too. Like you have an alarm on your phone, so they put that in the background of the commercial, so you look like, or like a vibrating sound, like your phone's vibrating.
Oh yeah, there's commercials that have alarms that go off at 3 a.m. That's not.
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
I don't like the
people who do commercials are pure evil. I ever tell you I was one time in a. What is that called? Where they get like a group of people together and they like ask them a bunch of questions.
Mm-hmm. A focus group.
I was in a focus group once.
Yeah, and you have a hard time focusing.
That's true. But this focus group wasn't about us. It was people who work with kids because they can't do focus groups on kids. They wanted to ask us questions about what kids think.
They can't do focus. Say this.
You can't do a focus group on kids because they can't like consent to shit.
I gotcha.
So they got like teachers and I was a recess monitor. So they got us all whatever. And it paid $150.
Oh, yeah.
So I got $150 to sit there for like a half hour.
And manipulate children?
They asked me questions that I could not believe. And everyone was like, we're not going to answer that. Like it was so bad that nobody was going to say shit. They asked us like, have you noticed like kids are insecure about anything? Well, like, we're not going to give you a list of kids' insecurities so you could sell them an energy drink.
Holy shit.
Isn't that you just outright asked
insecurities. Oh, that's
what are children insecurities?
Damn.
Probably if you said something, they'd call you back for more. That's how you get like your Hitler, like had his soldiers, and the more like vile they were, they would push them up the ranks.
And really, the only thing they're really trying to find is something that has to do with sexuality. You know that's what it is. There's no other thing that they really care about other than how do we do something
Nobody's
sexuality.
Nobody's going to have sex with you unless you drink this energy drink.
And how do we imply that?
Or everyone's going to have sex with you once you take a sip of this. You're going to look so cool.
Look at me.
Yeah. Money, pussy, housing. Everything's coming together.
Money, power. There used to be a song just called Money, Power, Respect.
Nice. You know what they always ask on Drink Champs? Is would you rather be feared or respected? They'll ask like 2 Chainz that.
and that's just the question.
Well, they do this either or thing where you got to pick different rappers, but then they'll ask some questions like, would you rather be feared or respected? So it's like a lot of different questions, but you know what the rappers always say?
Feared.
It's like the same thing, man. It's like they'll somehow like be like, it's both. You can't be feared without respect.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if I even know exactly what.
It's a dumb question.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to a rapper.
Yeah,
you know, like fear. That's literally rappers maybe do. They might be on some of that civilian shit too.
Yeah, maybe I'm asking the question wrong. You're right. Why would they want to be feared?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just want to be respected? Maybe they say, like, would you rather be respected or loved?
That's the same, though.
It's always like a question where it's like you can't even have an either or. There's always some level of love, some level of respect, some level of fear. Like, it's not black or white.
Are you not freezing right now?
I'm cold, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't bring a sweatshirt. I didn't know.
I'm getting way too goddamn skinny, by the way, because like I'm like sitting like such a little bitch right now. But that's fine. I'm all right though. I've revealed so much of myself on this pod. It's too late.
Yeah.
People,
you're just too transparent, dude.
No, yeah, that's my issue. But I do have one fun movie breakdown I want to do. You're gonna love. Have you ever heard of Akeelah and the Bee?
I've heard of it. Is it a spelling bee movie? I might have seen it.
Okay. And it's got
I feel like it's a movie they show you in school.
Yes, that's how other people has said they have seen it. I think it was a little after my time. I think if I had maybe been in middle school or high school when it came out,
yeah,
they probably would have showed it.
We watched fucking Apollo 13.
Oh yeah, I saw that in theater.
Oh, nice.
As a young guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so movie's just on or whatever. It's just like I kind of catch it like right in the middle of the movie.
Okay.
And it must be the scene where they're figuring out that Akeelah is really good at the spelling bee, right? You're going to love it.
She's got this weird hidden talent.
Yes, it is hidden. Yeah. This is not known that she has this, right? You're going to love this so much. So, she's going against just her fellow like public school classmates, right? And she's like, when she wins on words like doubt and like compliment or like,
silent letters,
right?
Doubt with silent B,
right? But she's winning on words that like a regular elementary school kid would win.
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne is in the crowd, and he's like, okay, let's get which. People go around and scout.
Hold on, he's a spelling bee scout.
Yes.
I kind of remember this because she ends up getting trained.
Yeah.
And it's Lawrence Fishburne. I forgot who it was.
So he's a spelling bee scout.
He teaches her like you got to sound it out. Yeah.
Okay, so he's a spelling bee scout. So, like I said, she's doing words that like.
It feels like it implies there's money in spelling bees or something.
I don't know
like
what they're searching for.
That you would want to be finding one of these good spellers because we're going to take them to state and make some money.
It gets so much better. So, like I said, she's winning on words that you would do in a regular elementary school, right?
Yeah.
So Lawrence Fishburne stands up and he says a very long word out loud, like
just testing her
to test her.
So he's just like.
She's already won, by the way.
She's already won, but there's people there, like the judges and stuff. They're just like taking unsolicited words.
Well, they've already congratulated her for winning. Lawrence Fishburne just stands up and goes,
I know, but why the fuck would they tolerate some random guy yelling a big word?
Like, how do you stop? How do you stop them though from doing that?
Well, I wouldn't spell it. I'd be like, go fuck yourself. I heard he won the competition. Like, leave me the fuck alone to have a good moment.
You're saying this as Jason Melton. You should literally just go to Hollywood.
What if she couldn't spell it?
No,
and then he's just like an asshole.
No,
I know big words that you can't spell.
No, I just want you to go to Hollywood, walk into every room that they're filming a movie, and then say something that makes it to where makes the movie not work. And
I wanted to do this for a while of editing movies to the point, because this is the point where you realize she has hidden talent and the rest of the movie hinges on this.
Yes.
I wanted to re-edit all the movies so like she misspells the word and then just the rest of the movie doesn't happen. At the end,
right?
She can't spell that good. The end.
Oh,
and you can do this with a bunch of movies. Like
That's actually really funny.
The original one I thought of
like this
is
a lot.
Catch Me If You Can.
Right.
Because you remember, it's like it all hinges on that first check that he forges on an airplane.
Okay.
Where he's like forging the check and then she goes away and it's kind of tense. Like,
right.
Is she going to accept it? And in my head, I'm like, if she doesn't accept it, there's no movie.
Right. She does the thing where she looks at it and she goes, sir, this is no good.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my idea for like a series. Just redo all these movies.
I really like this a lot.
Yeah. The black guys show up at the racist guy's house, American History X.
Okay. Oh, and they do a cookout?
Instead of him curb stomping the guy, the black guys just shoot and kill him.
Oh.
End of American History X.
Okay. My version, they teach Ed Norton how to dance.
Yeah. Right. Just right there. And he's like, you guys are all right.
Let's get back to Akeelah and the Bee.
Sorry.
No. All right. So Akeelah and the Bee. So she does like doubt and compliment, right? He stands up. He says like a really long word.
Yeah. He's like, and then supercalifragilistic.
Almost, and then the music starts playing like the inspirational music. Mm-hmm. He gives her a word. She spells it. Gives her another word. Spells it. Long words too. Big words.
Just some stranger starts yelling out words.
Well, the spelling bee scout.
Do people know this guy?
That's a good question.
That's what's driving me crazy.
I don't exactly know because this is right where I catch the movie.
Yeah. Just some word pervert.
So she does, the music's playing and all. They get to like 8, 9 words. She's hitting all the words. He gets to another one and she misspells it, right?
Yeah.
Kids in the back. You ain't that smart.
That is awesome. That actually is so funny. And I wish I was that kid.
And Akeelah immediately runs off the stage and is like, see, that's why I don't want to go out there. And
I love to do that exact thing when you're watching professional sports. It's like some guy
just
who's
miss
a
a
million
shot,
times.
Run off.
Yeah, LeBron misses a shot, like one of the few shots he misses.
Yeah.
That fucking guy sucks.
Yeah. Well, that is literally what happens.
No, it's so funny. It's the equivalent.
Yeah, it is. And so this is the best part though. So she's all pissed off that the kids were laughing at her for basically being the genius of the school, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, they're not laughing. They are calling her dumb. And so Lawrence Fishburne's like, you got a gift, And it cuts to her walking with her best friend, right? And her best friend is kind of a Ben Affleck character, like in Good Will Hunting.
Okay.
She's like her girl.
I'm not a genius, but I really support you.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
And this girl, they're walking down like some train tracks, right?
That's how my childhood was.
This might be the funniest sentence I've ever heard in a movie.
Okay.
She goes, this is right after this whole thing with Lawrence Fishburne. And Akeelah's all upset about getting laughed at. And she's like, girl, I don't know. Why are you so mad? You kicked butt today. If I could spell words like you, I know I could be a flight attendant one day.
Oh man, that's so good. I'm like in my head trying to make any connection. Like I've never seen a flight attendant spell a single word. I've never even seen them write something down.
I mean, they read that pamphlet every day.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. I don't know.
That's amazing.
If I could spell them words like you, I know I'll be a flight attendant one day.
That's next level, dude.
I'm gonna find that movie and maybe.
You know what that reminds me of is when you see a guy doing stand-up comedy open mic and he's like somebody who's mentally slow somehow, but they're just killing. Like that is so funny. I feel like you couldn't write something so funny as that flight attendant line.
I know.
I know. What would have to happen is you had brain damage.
Right.
And you're trying to write a script.
There is, honestly.
And you come up with the funniest thing accidentally.
Yeah, a lot of civilians don't understand. how frustrating that is to know that I will never write something as I'm not
without the
frustrated
brain
by
damage.
That,
No.
But I will never write anything as funny as if I could spell them words like you. I know I'll be a flight attendant one day. I'll never come up with something like that.
I know I'd be a flight. I'd have no problem.
That rules.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Are you really freezing right now?
No, I'm all right.
Okay. Well, what?
I am like holding myself, but I'm not. Honestly, it's fine.
Well,
it's just a little chilly, a little nippy. It's kind of like we're waiting for a bus.
I do. I'm starting to feel that way.
Yeah.
We got like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it says we done like 45 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. No,
Anyway.
we're good. I'm just a little. It's not really my body; it's my hands. But I'm trying to. Actually, I got my papoose. Do people call that these things papooses?
I never heard that.
You know what that is, right?
No. Is a papoose like a bag?
No, a papoose. Am I saying this right?
Papoose is a rapper, I think.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? What's the thing on the front of
Papoose is like a rapper that like black guys from New York say is the best rapper
I
ever.
know.
And I've never heard a single song by him.
I've never heard a single song from him.
You're going to say the same exact thing. Have we talked about this?
No, maybe. But I lived in Brooklyn for like a year. And supposedly Papoose lived like 2 streets down from
So you probably never heard the end of it.
Yeah.
People were talking about Papoose every day.
All the time. Yeah. I wouldn't know anything about it. I also live.
I wonder where that comes from. How do you become the guy that like people say is really the best?
New York. That's why. In New York, there's so many people.
Is there like a basketball player like that? Like,
there's no way.
It's the genius from the And One. What's his name? The fucking white guy from And One.
Oh, Professor.
The Professor. Mm-hmm. That's the real best basketball player. There's like some guy they like.
Basically, I think if Papoose was the best rapper in Philadelphia, with the same exact skill that he has in New York, me and you wouldn't know his name.
Right.
But because New York loves him and New York's big enough, somehow we get wind of it.
You just become...
I brought up Camouflage, right?
Yeah.
In the South, people knew who he was, but not much further. But if Camouflage was...
Or comedian Hot Sauce in Chicago.
Or Robert Hawkins.
Robert Hawkins.
There you go.
Yeah. He's like a...
But if what Camouflage was in the South, if he was that in New York, then you would know who he was.
Yeah.
So Papoose, that's probably the same shit.
Yeah. You just have to be like the darling of the biggest city. For rap.
100%.
Yeah.
If you're a pretty good quarterback... Mm-hmm. For a New York team, you're going to get elevated. Like, you're going to be more well-known than...
Sometimes, too, you're like a guy who... Somebody gets really famous, and they liked you, and you're not famous. Sometimes you can get cred like that, Like, oh, there was this guy coming up we all looked up to, this guy.
Right.
I can't think of a name. And then they get, like, cred, even though, like... They probably were never as good as this guy who got famous, but he like was inspired by this guy at some point.
Oh, right, yeah. It's like your favorite comic's favorite comic.
Yeah.
I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
I remember seeing Hannibal Buress talk about Nick Vatterott. Like, Nick Vatterott is insanely good.
I've seen him before.
Yeah. I love Nick Vatterott. And Hannibal Buress, super famous. They asked him who his favorite comedian is. He said, like, Nick Vatterott, which they're probably friends. They were both from Chicago.
Yeah.
So it felt a little unfair, but whatever.
Yeah, that's not, when you say favorite comic, I would say you have to say someone that you've never met
Junior
before.
Stopka, I always think of, like, he's should be more known.
You want to hear something really hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm going to an NBA game on Tuesday.
Nice.
Hickok I went
on one of those one time. That was great.
Well, so I'm gonna be there with Hickok and Junior Stopka 10 feet away from NBA players.
I went to one of those. Have you been before?
No, I'm saying Junior's gonna be with us.
Oh, I went.
And I'm very interested to see Junior 10 feet away from NBA players and see.
Actually, him in public, I'd be a little nervous.
Oh, I mean,
I'm being in the crowd with him.
Yeah.
If he gets drunk.
I mean,
we were outside a bar hanging out, and he was getting kind of like, somebody's gonna start a fight with us over this. Like he's not even because he's saying anything of. He's saying stuff that's so strange and maybe offensive if you could figure it out.
And then you look at him.
He was telling these girls outside a bar one time. He's like, I did a Ouija board, and my dead dad told me he was gay.
And they don't respond, do they?
They were like, what the fuck? I think they were kind of cool and laughing.
Okay.
Because he's charming, But like, he's also just trying that on everybody, and not everybody wants to do that.
And he doesn't care if you don't want to.
No, not at all. I was just dying. I was kind of helping him. I kept saying about cis. We kept talking about cis privilege. Cisgender privilege.
Say that again.
Cisgender privilege.
Like
cis. CIS. Cisgender.
Oh, cis, like a cis male.
Yeah.
Right.
We were saying that.
What does cis male mean again? That you like women, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
have you heard Norm Macdonald's joke about it? He said cisgender is a way of making you feel weird for being normal.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it means like you're attracted to what you're conventionally attracted to, I guess. Like women attracted to men or men attracted to women.
But now that you say that,
but we were talking about cisgender
so
privilege.
Who came up with the idea of using the word cis then?
I don't know. I'll tell you when first time I heard it was 2012 online on Twitter. I remember somebody explained it to me.
Well, I was just wondering if that was
it came out because of trans.
Right. Well,
I think.
Yeah, I guess when you have that, whatever. This is getting less funny. Let's go back.
It gets really rough. Me and Nura would watch all these. There's tons of these Jubilee things. Have you ever watched Jubilee on YouTube? It's a channel where they get like a bunch of people to talk about something that's that's like they'll get a bunch of like people who don't believe trans is real to talk to a bunch of trans people and debate. Like
like Springer, like from Austin Powers when they have the KKK come in with the Black Panthers.
Yeah, and like if they sat on either side,
right.
There's usually no audience. It's just like a YouTube video, but it'll be like chairs set up.
I have seen some of these. Yeah,
there's lots of them for like poly and trans gay versus Christian.
And it's all just
But it's me and Nero. I was like laughing at Nero.
It's entertainment.
We watch so many of these. It's like they don't get anyone who's actually smart. They just pick like 20 normal people who have like half worked out ideas.
I know. They speak in very vague. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually like really hard to watch if you're trying to get any information out of it.
No. I mean, so much. Yeah.
It's like, why don't they get somebody who knows how to fucking talk?
Yeah. They don't walk in there with good ideas like we do.
Yeah, we have our whole podcast planned out ahead of time.
Right. And our, I don't think we did an incubator probably in a few weeks. What's the last one?
Well, you have one that we haven't done. We could do it now.
That's what I was getting at.
You want to do it?
Yeah. I think you remember which one.
I do.
Okay. And yeah, all these things I keep coming up with, they're all food related. I don't know. I do. It's
easy to come up with food ones, I think, sometimes.
Well, I know I do my best thinking like between like midnight and like 2, right? And I don't.
That's a good time.
Yeah, I usually start cooking dinner around midnight.
Oh,
and
really?
That's true.
You eat dinner at midnight.
So that's probably why all my stuff is like all my incubator ideas are all food related.
Yeah. You're just brainstorming.
But I was thinking of pistachio flavored cashews.
Yeah. It's kind of mind blowing.
That is.
So is there still, all right, here's a question.
No, I got a whole plan for this.
Oh, you want to go on? Yeah, do your spiel first.
Okay. So you pitch that and people are immediately like,
yeah, I'll just buy some pistachios.
It's just like, I'll get out.
Here's the thing. Cashews are way cheaper than pistachios.
Pistachios are crazy
expensive.
This is more about exclusivity. No, this is brilliant, actually. So I would tell our investors, we're going to make our money back just based on social media posts alone.
Yeah.
Of people going, pistachio flavored cashews.
Oh, you're a genius.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. I'll take 5 bags.
Yes.
You know, that post alone
Yes.
will double our money.
You're a genius.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, that alone is like the whole thing. Like, there are so many stupid people trying to be famous on TikTok who have no ideas.
I just gave them an avenue.
You just created 1 million TikTok videos. Free advertising. You don't have to spend a cent on advertising this shit. By the way, these products like this, they'll show up in your like fucking Walgreens for like a month, and then you'll never see them again.
Never.
In your life.
Never. How is that possible,
Yeah.
by the way?
Where is all this fucking sriracha flavored Doritos
Dude,
or whatever the hell?
I go through stores sometimes, and I look at like just some container of like some different brand of like ranch, right?
Yeah.
And the bottling and everything, it's all so intricate, right? It looks like they put some heart into this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where did this get made? Because that place is going to shut down in a few months.
Yeah.
I guarantee you could go through this whole line of people who are checking out. Not one of them have that in their grocery cart. No one's buying this shit. And
I was learning about makeup a little bit with some video Nura was watching, and a lot of those like little makeup companies, they don't even have like a distribution place. They have like there's like a chemical warehouse that makes all the makeup for all these different brands, and they just type in like a form of what they want. So you're not even like, it's not even like specialized. It's like it's just some chemical company.
I mean,
and then they send you all the shit, and then maybe you package it somewhere. It's like different. Like there's probably a packaging place that just makes the bottles.
There was a sugar refinery in where I lived, and if you go to the store, they would have Dixie Crystal sugar, and then they would have whatever Walmart brand, Piggly Wiggly brand, whatever.
You think it was the same sugar?
The people that work there will tell you this is the exact same.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
that's marketing for it.
Reminds me, Penn and Teller, they had people drinking water bottles from the hose versus bottled water to see if people could tell the difference.
Oh, really?
And they couldn't.
Really? Because I do know hose water has a very distinct taste.
I mean, it might have been fake. I did the Pepsi challenge.
Well, this is actually interesting. We've just been a couple of interesting fellers today. Not very funny today, except that Akeelah. Well,
no,
really
that was funny stuff.
No, well, we have Akeelah in the B to thank for that.
I think you think that in your head, but then if you listen back, there was moments.
Oh, you think?
Yeah,
that's possible.
I actually think about. I would like to write a stand-up joke around an idea you had. But I don't know if it's your idea. I'll talk about it later maybe. But just that idea of, I think it is really funny how people will watch a sport. Maybe this has been done, but you'll watch a sport and then like a guy who's like a million times better than you, and you'd never dream, like boxing or something. A guy who would absolutely beat your ass. Yeah. You go, this fucking guy sucks.
That is, yeah.
And it's so funny that you get to just be like that.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like right.
You're right. in a way, you're right a little bit. Yeah. But
there's something funny to me about you could just be completely talentless and then just be like, this shit all sucks. Everybody sucks.
I mean, you have to have an insane level of self-awareness. It would be almost too much self-awareness to be a happy person, to sit there watch an athlete, bumbling around and be like, well, I mean, this guy's way better than I am, so I should clearly not say anything.
Field ball guy kicks a fucking field goal and he like misses an important field goal, and you're like, I could have made that.
You probably could improve your happiness if you were able to control that emotion of, instead of yelling at, the guy who just threw the interception, being like, well, he worked really hard to get where Yeah,
that just sounds even crazier.
It does. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't. Yeah. It's not real.
That's the other side of the joke. The first part of the stand-up joke is how funny it is you can just say everyone sucks, but how crazy you would actually sound if you were just like, well, I'm just happy everyone came and tried real hard.
I know,
and you guys all earned your spot, and I respect you.
Yeah,
that's even worse.
Yeah. It is. It's genuinely worse.
Yeah,
what you're describing, that life.
Speaking of sports, I got one for you. You know how you always talk shit about the Bears having a pedophile?
Okay.
On their thing?
Well, used to.
Yeah. I've been listening to a podcast about the Packers used to have the I-5 killer. Do you know the I-5 killer?
I do know about Darren Sharper.
No, who's that? You got another one. His name was like Guffield or something. He was a wide receiver. He never played. He was just drafted. He never played. And he got cut.
How old was this?
In the 70s.
Oh, well then no.
Yeah, he played for the Packers, and then he killed like a ton of women and like did a bunch of like sex crimes.
I've never heard this story.
Dude, this guy is horrible. He's one of the most horrible people ever. But
is he from Wisconsin?
No,
Wisconsin is a breeding ground for the wildest. I don't. How
really
do you explain that? By the way.
I don't know.
All the craziest people.
I heard someone say before they think that like because we don't have serial killers anymore like we used to. Mm-hmm. We still do, but not as crazy. Somebody said they think it's because there's not lead in paint anymore. I don't know if that's how big a deal that is, but
was there ever lead in paint?
And then when TV came out, there started being a bunch of spree shooters because they think people were trying to get on TV. Now it's like the internet, and we have school shooters and mass shootings,
right?
Which is different than spree shootings, which is like whatever.
What is
spree shooting? Is just like you go around shooting people all over. Mass shooting is just like you just go to a place and gun down
it's
everybody.
Not as concentrated.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah, like the Baltimore guy,
or like Heat.
Oh yeah, that was a lot more.
Counts, but they're like trying to run away.
A lot of spree shooting in Heat.
Yeah, dude, Heat rules.
And a great ass.
By the way, has a mass shooting ever looked more fun than in Heat?
No, I know.
They look like such badasses.
And whatever noise the guns are making in Heat, somebody needs to try to refine that because that sounds fun.
Yeah. They should use that in movies.
Yeah, they're literally just doing paintball out in the middle of the street.
It does look like paintball.
I've always loved that thing, like in movies, especially when it's not in a war scenario. But when you're like shooting, right? And then your buddy comes and like taps you, and then you like do the like, that rules.
You're like, you're like working together and like cover fire and shit.
Cover, yeah.
You run away.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should work on that.
Hell yeah. We should do that. Yeah, we should study tactics.
War.
SWAT team stuff, breaking into buildings and
What about old generals studying war? I don't quite get that one.
War gaming? Sometimes they call it. Where they sit around and they like put little figures on a map. It's like playing Risk.
Yeah. They love using that word flank.
Flank, yeah. They do a flank or a pincher movement.
What's a flank, by the way?
It's when you come off their side.
Oh.
You get around them and then you could kind of like attack from behind them and it fucks up their line.
All right.
Because they have like a line of guys.
Right.
And then there's a pincher, I think, is when you create like a wedge into their line.
Into the middle of the line?
And you try and split their line in half in the middle.
Nice.
I think, dude. I don't know. I just used to listen to Hardcore History podcast.
God, I would love to stand on top of a hill and just watch all that go down one day.
Yeah, watch a war like in the movie Patriot,
right?
When they're like on the hill watching all the war happen.
Whenever I watch those movies, I immediately, the second they cut to like, the one British general and Mel, or whatever movie it is, I just immediately start looking and seeing who's phoning it in as the background.
Do you really? That's so funny.
I just see who's not giving their best. And it's pretty much all of them. Like the most serious movies in the world. What the
You don't
fuck?
think of Gangs of New York? There's a big war scene kind of?
That's a good one. When that opening scene Go look in the background. There's some funny shit going on. And then, well, nothing crazy noticeable. It's just there's some people that are phoning it in.
Yeah.
And I love it because that would have been me. Just like.
Also, I wonder how many takes they did where it's like, dude, I really got to fucking keep doing this. I know.
And I get
the background.
I literally get sore so quickly. So if I threw two fake punches.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about how they did some commercial or movie, and it was like a boxing scene, and you had to cheer when like the certain punch happened. But then they're doing like take 10, and you're like, I don't want to fucking cheer for this anymore. Everyone in the crowd's like, yeah.
Oh,
they're fake cheering.
Have you ever heard? I got a good Bill Murray.
Bill Murray story?
A Bill Murray story. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm cold is the problem.
We did our time, if you want to call it soon.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything positive about Bill Murray before I leave. Well,
fuck Bill Murray.
No, it's not even positive. I was just trying to get at you. You know,
I mean, look, I know he exists. I can't stop it. Like I feel like I'm out.
I can't stop him.
I can't stop him.
I can't stop you from
Who
existing.
Who am I? I'm nobody.
Isn't that a fun way to like tell someone you're gonna tolerate them?
Yeah.
As I can't stop you from existing.
Can't stop. Yeah, I can't stop him from existing. I can't take away his fame. I can't make him not liked. If I could, I would.
He seems to be disliked though, so you kind of won on this one. See, I gotta.
He's liked. He's liked in movies. I got an advertisement. He's in a band. He plays in a band and they tour.
I think everyone famous is in a band. That's actually a rule.
That might be true, yeah. Johnny Depp plays guitar.
There you go. Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, yeah, he's got a band. Lieutenant Dan band. Gary Sinise. He's got a band. It's called the Lieutenant Dan Band.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dude. Off of his character from Forrest Gump.
Hey, let's end on a story about stand-up.
You got one?
Yeah, it has to do with a Lieutenant Dan band.
Do you really?
Yeah, a little bit. I moved to New York, right? And was there for like 2 years. Yeah, one of them
following your dreams.
One of them was when COVID happened. So it was just like really 1 year. But I knew
the worst time ever to live in New York, the history of New York.
So the second I got to New York, I knew it was a mistake. And then this was one of the first early ones where I was like, oh, man, I really fucked up coming here. But the reason I moved there was I had a family relative who saw me do stand-up here. Yeah. And he just kind of, you look back, it was probably a drunk offer. But he told me if I ever wanted to do stand-up in New York, I could live with him. Whatever.
Yeah, that sounds like a drunk offer.
Well, I took him up on it. You
got it.
It turns out he lived in Long Island, which I did not realize was as far away from New York as it was really all bad. But obviously he liked my comedy, right? Yeah. So I was like, it was nice that somebody from my family liked
Living
it.
with your fans.
Right. But when I moved there, he started telling me what comedy shows he's been to. And he's like, he's only been to one, the same one the last like 2 or 3 years. Him and his friend go and see a comedy band every year.
Okay.
And I'm like, what? He's like, we go and see the Dan Band.
The Dan Band.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
No.
The Dan Band is the group from old school that's like, every now and again I get a little bit tired when I see the fucking look in your
The Wedding Singer?
No, the band that cusses over like
Okay.
That's his favorite.
So they just do covers and add swear words.
Exactly. But that's his favorite comedy thing.
Good. I'm glad everyone's having fun.
But I was like, oh, that shit. I was like, cool. All right.
Did you go see them?
No. I mean, I'm just saying when he like basically displayed his taste in, or not, I don't know what to say. I was just like, oh, you like me and the Dan Band.
Yeah, it kind of, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah. It kind of makes their opinion not as strong. I actually have.
I wasn't moving there because of his opinion, but it like scared me. I was like, this was a mistake.
Dude, I have another. You remind me of a story that I think is very similar, where it's like you get somebody likes you, and then you find out what else they're into, and you're like, "Fuck, I wish you didn't like me."
Yeah.
Like I did a show in Memphis one time. I had a really good set, and it was weird because I was just there alone. Like I didn't know anybody. I got on the show, legitimately didn't know anybody. Did the show, had a really good set. Then afterwards, this white guy's talking to me. He's like, "Dude, great set." And I think I did some stuff about race because I had like a black girlfriend.
Oh, I gotcha.
And he's like, "I really like that stuff you were saying about being white. Like, I dated this Indian chick and she thought she was white, but it's like, dude, you're not white. Like, you don't understand.
And you're just sitting
we
there.
have this Viking history." He started saying Viking. And I was like, please, somebody get me the fuck. By the way, the show was very mixed. It was like half black, half white. And this guy is just going down like
and it's so weird.
American History X, like fucking side.
You know, and it's so weird.
What did I say then?
Yeah, you're also like, wait, what was that? Yeah. And then also, there's this person that you're like is the worst, but they did just tell me they think I'm great. It's like, yeah. How did this person that just told me they really like me, how do I tell them I don't like them?
Yeah, I was just like, "Oh, cool, man, thanks." And then I just got out of there. Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah, that was a guy. There was like an older guy he was at the bar at that beach job. And you know, he was very loud. And he was talking with everyone. Didn't like matter like what race or whatever. He was like, it's just, and then he comes talking to me about where he lives, and he's like, "Yep, man, it is a white man's paradise." And I'm like,
you would love it.
Yeah.
You personally. If I know you, Zach.
I'm like, dude, I don't
You just want to be in a white man's paradise. Yeah, man.
So, yeah. You think, is that good enough for the pod?
I think so.
I am very
I think
cold.
we went above and beyond the Call of Duty here.
That's what's up. All right.